Welcome back. Let's see, Kansas. My third race in one day. We're doing pretty good. I got my earbuds in so I can listen to something while I play. And my headphones and headset on because I didn't want to sit here in silence and talk to myself again without listening to something. Green flag, Texas, bitch. 3 races to go. Texas, Phoenix, Homestead. Let's get one step closer to getting this over with, eh? Well, when we get to the end of this season, I'm going to be amazed that we ever did. Sorry, Hamlin, I'm turning as hard as I can, I promise. We are locked into Homestead, but we're still going for the win anyway because I'm greedy. And I can't just lay back and let them beat me. And the caution is out. It was not my fault either. Do not pit. Early caution here. That's rare. But at least it happened when we were in third, so we restart on the inside lane. So I'm excited about that. Can this car turn? As we get smoked off the corner by the 78. Car's tight as shit. When I ran qualifying, I ran a lap, pitted, took the wedge out, made the second round, and without the wedge in it, we qualified 13th. So, no wedge in the car here makes a world of difference. At least for me, it does. But we got out front now, and we're just going to cruise. Qualifying's fun. Not really, but it makes the races much more bearable. So I'm enjoying myself. Wouldn't hurt to have some more cautions to save my tires because I might not pit at the end of stage 1. I'll probably wind up pitting at the end of stage 1. Well, fuck it, right? Just to stay sane. And another caution. What the hell's going on back there? What in the hell's going on around here? But I got my wish. I might be able to cheat my way through stage 2 without pitting. 2 championship contenders, Martin Truex and Kyle Larson, trying to lock their way into Homestead. I don't like their chances to lock their way in, but they're off to a good start as far as getting the points they need. As we hit halfway through stage 1, we got a couple champions. What the fuck? A fly just flew past my face. That was me blowing at it. It wasn't a fly, it was a gnat. The same fucking gnat that's been in my room for like 4 days. God, it's hot in here. I can't stand it. I might treat myself to a Sonic milkshake when this race is over. I've been thinking about it. I'm so greedy for money right now, I don't even want to buy a cheap little milkshake because then I got to buy one for everybody else. But I do get to work tomorrow, so I'm told, even though it rained today and yesterday. I'm listening to like NASCAR game reviews in my headset just to give me something to occupy my time while I sit here. And usually I talk to myself in these videos because nobody's ever watching, especially when I live stream it like I always do, you know. Boy, my lap times are not good. What the hell happened? Kyle Larson's hanging with me. I'm a little worried about that. Kyle Larson has to have a good day. He had a rough time at Martinsville. We had an easy-ass time at Martinsville. So easy it was boring, and I was getting frustrated because I just wanted the race to be over. I've been sitting in this room sweating all day. This has been the hottest day all week since my air conditioner broke. Once again, I do have central air, but only one vent, and it just sucks balls and barely works. God, I can't run a good lap time to save my life. Is there something wrong with my car? My fastest lap time's a 29.7. My record's a 29.6, but I keep running 29.9s and 29.8s at best. I don't think I'm getting into 3 very good, but whatever. Kyle Larson's the only guy that's keeping up with us. Oh, look, a 29.7. That's my best entry into 1 and 2 I've had in a while. Does my car sound flat to anyone other than me? Maybe it's just my imagination. Or my frustration at not being able to drive away from Larson. Although we gained good on entry into 1, but he gains it right back. Fighting hard. Now that the cautions have stopped coming out, remember when we didn't have all those cautions at Kansas? Well, we got them all here today at Texas. 2 to go in stage 1. Keep an eye on the tires. I can't wait to pit and take the wedge out of this fucking thing, I swear. One to go in stage 1. I'm going to throw a party when I finish Homestead, because, like, this series has been long and frustrating at times just because I don't feel like playing this game this much. But luckily the next to last round of the chase has been Martinsville, Texas, then Phoenix, 3 racetracks I really like, so we're to the point where we can hammer this shit out. Oh God, I'm sweating. So what's AI gonna do here? What are they gonna do? They're staying out. I'm staying out too. I'll pit at the end of this stage. Oh no, I changed lanes before the start-finish line. Black flag. Tires are going to be dead by the end of the stage, but maybe we'll catch a couple of cautions to balance things out. That'd be nice. Since we caught 2 cautions in that first stage. Curious to see where Kyle Larson's going to be in points after this race if he stays how he is and keeps getting stage points and a good finish. Because he needs a good race. He kind of got fucked at Martinsville. Holy shit. That car didn't even make an attempt to turn there. What in the hell? And you lose half a second just because your car decides it's not going to turn. Despite the fact I'm driving the exact same way I've been all race long. It's just now it doesn't want to turn for me. Half a second off the pace, that's good. We drove as hard as we could this lap, and we haven't gained shit back that we lost when my car decided not to turn. Literally, we didn't gain any of that back. Oh, that car's taut. Fuck it. Our tires are going to be dead by the end of this run anyway, so I can just drive hard right now and not be able to increase my lead by more than 0.3 of a second, so it's pretty stupid if you ask me, considering clean air works for the AI, but doesn't do shit for me. Oh yeah, this car is going to be nasty at the end of this stage. Worth it in the long run, though. Less cars to pass later. Can we get a caution? How about a caution with about 3 to go in the stage? What do you say? Come on, racing gods. Don't know how that lap was so slow. I don't even know why my mic is on. I'm listening to video game reviews. That's why I'm more quiet than usual. I'm actually paying attention to something else. That and keeping this stupid tight-ass race car on the racetrack and in a relatively straight line. We started to pull away finally. Won't last long. In about 5 laps, it's going to come crashing down. Are we ever going to get a NASCAR game? And this is random. Are we ever going to get a NASCAR game where we'll have the option to turn on the option to... Well, I just said option to option. The option, if we want, to run a race where we can drive on pit road and everything. We've never had that unless you play iRacing. But like for a console NASCAR game, have it be an option where it's like full control on pit road or automated like it's always been. I think that might be interesting. Would certainly add a little bit of a challenge to the game to not speed on pit road. I would struggle at it, but I'd be interested in it and definitely work hard to master that. Apparently in NASCAR Heat 3 we're getting new racetracks. So that tells me we're either getting K&N Series, ARCA, or maybe they're just adding new/old racetracks. I think old racetracks would be fun. Myrtle Beach, North Wilkesboro, Rockingham, South Boston, places like that. Fucking Bowman Gray. Do it. Bowman Gray, bitch. Do it, do it, do it. Not Technics. I'm listening to a review about NASCAR 2012. My bad. Do it. 704 Games, or whatever you're called. Wonder why this game doesn't have a rewind feature. Would be handy with as dumb as the AI is. They were talking about the rewind feature in the Technics games and NASCAR 08, and I'm like, yeah, bring that back. It's a little arcadey and silly, but you know what? For people like me who get pissed at video games, it would be phenomenal. It would prevent a lot of potential broken controllers in this house, although I've never broken a controller. I get really pissed at games, but I have not broken a controller. PS4 controllers are too fucking expensive to break. And why, as gamers, when we get pissed at video games, why is our instinct to throw the controller? It's not the controller's fault. It's the game's fault. But the games are expensive too, so we can't really break it. Break the disc. Never understood punching the console either. I've never done that. Consoles are expensive. I treat them like gold. If I'm going to rage on something, the controller would probably be at the top of the list, but I definitely refrain from that because they're so damn expensive. Although Walmart had a sale last week for PS4 controllers at $45. I wish I'd bought one, but I don't need one, and I can't really spare the money, but that's a good deal. Well, everybody's going to be on the lead lap, so who knows where we're going to come out of the pits at. But we survived stage 2, and now we can pit with everyone else. Take all the wedge out. All of it. 19th, I'll take it. That's not bad. We qualified 13th. We're restarting 19th for stage 3. I can deal with it. Unfortunately, we do have to run 39 laps on these tires. Turn so much better. Jesus, Keselowski. If you're gonna fucking brake check me, at least go forward afterwards instead of brake checking me for like a whole corner. I'm passing you now. I'm not putting up with your shit. And I don't care if the 3-car passes me. I'm passing you because you fucking annoy me. Look what you fucking did, you dumb shit. You cost me a fucking spot with your slow, stupid ass. Jesus, man. Get the fuck out of the way, you slow fuck. I ain't got time for your bullshit. I hate getting held up like that. It's the most infuriating thing. And Truex is going to do it now. He's so fucking slow, and all he's got to do is hug the bottom and get the push off the corner that I'm going to give him. See? Now he's just driving like a complete bitch down to the grass so I can't get under him. You got one more time, and your ass won't make it to Homestead, you fuck. Next motherfucker that blocks me probably won't make it to Homestead. Jimmy Johnson's doing it now. You're really testing my fucking patience. See, it's like impossible to pass them because they just run the bottom, you touch them, and now a caution's out and I got to restart on the outside lane. So we're probably going to drop to about 8th or 9th here. I knew this race would figure out a way to piss me off, and they've done it. They've put me on the outside lane with a bunch of fucking blocking assholes. I'm trying to let him go, but his slow ass, of course, is going to hit the fucking brake because I'm trying to let him go. Yeah, see, we always lose ground on the outside. If you restart on the outside with 2 to go, you're fucked. You're fucked. You can't win. It's a good thing it's not 2 to go. You better get out of my fucking way. You're not taking this race from me, even though I have nothing to race for. Should have been able to pass him there, but no, he got a sudden burst of speed that I just can't get anywhere. If he blocks me going into 1, his ass will not go to Homestead, period. End of story. I'm done playing around. Getting beat off the corner and blocked in to the next corner. I'm so fucking over it. Get out of the fucking way! Stupid asshole. Who texted me? What do you want? Ow. Now I gotta adjust my fucking earbuds because I moved my hand and it hit the wire. Jesus, man. I didn't wreck him. I moved his ass out of the way because I'm tired of getting fucking run down to the apron every time I go to make a pass. He only lost 1 spot. He can get it back. That's where he's going to finish any damn way. God, I'm so grumpy because it's just fucking hot in here and I can't stand it. Ah, 28 fucking laps to go. I'm gonna die. Only 2 more races of this stupid shit, and I can be done with it forever. I don't know if we'll ever do another season in any NASCAR game. It's just too time consuming. I gave it a shot in NASCAR Heat Evolution, doing 1 race a week. That was a full race, and that was never going to happen. Just brutal. And in this game, I do 25% races to 50% at certain racetracks, and it's still not very fun. It's not fun to stream at all. I don't feel like yapping through it. I'd rather just sit here. If I'm going to play a NASCAR game, I usually like to listen to a podcast or something. Uh-oh, who's this up here? It looks like Newman. Not a factor in this championship. Kyle Larson's dropped to 5th. Sorry. Not trying to manipulate the Final Four. I assure you. Although when Harvick got eliminated last round, I did not shed tears. I can already tell I have to pass this fucker on the high side. I can't get to him on the high side. You move up, you lose all the fucking time in the world. He's going to try to run us in the grass if I ain't careful. Car's better than it's been the whole race. I guess that's a good time in the 3rd stage. Closing in on the end. Still want to get a capture card and a PS2 and play some old NASCAR games. Could be enjoyable. It would be nice to play a NASCAR game where I don't have to win the last race of the year to be champion, or win an excessive amount of times, where I can just run top 5, top 10 consistently and win the championship that way. Don't you miss those fucking days where the pressure wasn't on you every race to go fucking win because winning's all that matters? Winning a race should be the most important thing, but consistency needs to be rewarded. Curious to see what the points will look like after this. Who's ready for football season? God knows I am. You know, I've always said I wish I could leave the leaderboard up there for you guys. But in races where I'm struggling, I hate looking at the interval. It makes me drive harder than I need to, and I make mistakes. But in a race like this, who gives a fuck? I'm pretty good here. Texas is one of my best mile and a halves. Texas and Charlotte, actually Chicago is my best, but Texas and Charlotte are great for me too. I think it's because of how you have to drive in the corner here. It feels like you really got to manhandle the car through the center of the corners here more than you do at places like Kansas where you're just holding it wide open the whole time. Definitely can't hold it wide open here. Ugh. 3 races in one day. When's the last time I did that? I've done 2 in one day. I can't remember the last time I did 3 in one day. But we're so close to the end. Tomorrow we will do the last 2. At least I hope so. It depends on how work makes me feel afterwards and if I want to sit down and deal with this. I guess that 51's going to come up and hit me. Nah, he stayed a little lower. I expected him to drop up into me. Always expect the worst. Is that Truex ahead of me? That can't be not. For some reason it looked like Truex at a glance. And the caution is out. Well, ain't that nice. Not pitting. This has been a caution-happy race. pretty weird. See, Kyle Larson's okay after I knocked him out of the way. Because I'm an asshole. At least I admit it. Other people like Denny Hamlin are in denial about it. Just admit that you're an asshole. Ten to go. I feel like I'm breathing heavy when I concentrate. I'm sure I am, and I'm sure this mic picks up every little grunt and whisper that I do. I'm a little more aware of that. Like I said, when I bought the mic, I turned the sensitivity down a couple of notches. I don't want to turn it down anymore because honestly, I've listened back and I love the way it sounds, but every now and then it picks up a weird noise. It picks up everything. Seven to go. This has been the easiest race we've had in a long time, I feel like. I think it's just because we have nothing to race for and I'm a lot more relaxed. Can't wait till Homestead, can you? We'll do a 25% race at Homestead, I've decided. After running test races there, I feel like that's best for me. 50% would be better, but 25%, no problem. I'll do it. Just to get it over with. We've had some thrills and some spills and some rage through the last 30 or so races, but I'm so happy it's almost over. It's like trying to beat your favorite video game. Only it's not your favorite video game, it's fucking NASCAR Heat 2. If caution comes out now, we might lose. My tires have taken a turn for the worse. But we're coming to 3 to go, so. Three to go. Oh, I missed the old menu sounds of the old NASCAR Thunder games. Totally random, it's on the video I'm listening to. Coming 2 to go. Joey Logano's worked his way out. Logano and Larson needed good days, and they're working on it. Larson's gotten stage points in both stages, and he's running second, so good for him. Still don't want him to get to Homestead, because he's going to be tough. After Martinsville, this has been a real pleasure, not having to run in lap traffic. And the fact that we qualified well also was a pleasure. One to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Ooh, I about spun it there. Car's really not handling too well now, but it's going to be good enough to get the win. Off turn 4. Winner for the 85,000th time is us. But thank God it's over. Whew. Oh yeah. Winner, winner. Held off Kyle Larson. A hard-charging Kyle Larson for the win at Texas Motor Speedway. Truex really failed at the end of that race. That's unfortunate. Hamlin fell off at the end of the race. I think this is going to shake up the standings a fair amount. Didn't it? Larson's only 2 back now. Kyle Busch and Keselowski are pretty much out. So in all likelihood, well, it's going to be tight between those guys. It really is. But I can safely say Busch and Keselowski are eliminated unless they somehow win Phoenix, which I'm not going to let that happen because I'm an asshole. How come Logano is so OP in this game? Half the time I see people play a season, Logano's always in the Final Four. Whatever. Good God, it's after 9 o'clock and I got work tomorrow. Oh, let me answer this text message I've been ignoring. Fastest lap, me. Because I'm good at Texas. Most laps led, me. Fuck off, Austin Dillon. Ryan Newman. Tough break. Tough titty, said the kitty. Woo, that's another one in the books. 2 to go. If I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd probably do them both sometime tonight, but I got work tomorrow. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and go for now. Anyway, get a good look at it. Who's going to make it? Larson, Truex, Johnson, Hamlin, Joey Logano. Who's going to make it? There can only be 4. I'll see you next time. Bye. I said bye. Sorry.